Buckle up, fans of thrilling legal dramas. Reasonable Doubt Season 3 is poised to yank the ground right out from under you, with jaw-dropping twists that will leave you questioning everything. If you've been hooked on Hulu's gripping series about the fierce defense attorney Jax Stewart, played by the talented Emayatzy Corinealdi, you're in for a treat. But here's where it gets controversial. How far should a couple go to save their marriage when faced with unimaginable tragedy? Let's dive into this exclusive chat with Corinealdi, where she spills the beans on the show's empowering creators, her deep bond with Jax, and the explosive developments ahead. And this is the part most people miss, the real-life inspirations that make Jax feel so authentic. Viewers of Hulu's Reasonable Doubt know Jax Stewart as an unstoppable force in the courtroom, but Emayatzy Corinealdi, the brilliant actress who brings her to life, recently shared insights with Decider about collaborating with two remarkable women shaping the series from behind the scenes, creator and showrunner Raamla Mohamed and executive producer Kerry. I'm constantly inspired by these strong women who have crystal-clear goals, she explained. They envision their path, pursue it relentlessly, and hold firm to their ideas. Having portrayed Jax across 3 seasons now, Corinealdi admits she's deeply connected to her character. I'm fiercely protective of her, she confessed. Especially with the decisions she faces this season. I just want her to find some tranquility. During her visit to the Decider studio on the day of Reasonable Doubt Season 3 launch, Corinealdi also discussed the fulfilling yet challenging task of depicting serious real-life issues in screen. How the new season keeps delivering surprises just like the first 2, and what kind of TV shows she imagines Jax tuning into. Read on for our full conversation. Decider. Before jumping into Reasonable Doubt Season 3, let's revisit the end of Season 2, where Jax underwent a profound emotional shift. You masterfully portrayed her vulnerability through individual therapy and couples counseling with Lewis. What was it like bringing the significance of mental health to the screen? Emayatzy Corinealdi. It's incredibly important, particularly within the context of the Black community. As a performer, getting to explore this is groundbreaking, because therapy and mental health support aren't always openly embraced in Black culture. It's sometimes seen as taboo or unnecessary. This storyline allowed us to demonstrate that seeking help can be empowering and effective, showing that it doesn't diminish your strength. For beginners wondering about this, think of therapy as a safe space to unpack emotions and build healthier coping strategies. Much like how athletes train to improve performance, we illustrated tangible benefits, like stronger relationships, when both partners are dedicated. Beyond the Black experience, it's a universal human journey toward healing and growth. The show handles these themes beautifully, making them relatable and impactful. Speaking of the couple's therapy arc, while Reasonable Doubt is a legal thriller, it also weaves in the heartfelt romance between Jax and Lewis. But Season 2 concluded with a shocking revelation. Tony is suing them over the death of Jaden, their infant child. Can their relationship endure? What hints can you give about how they navigate this in Season 3? Oh, who knows? We'll have to wait and see. Even as an actress, I had to really immerse myself in the realities of couples dealing with such profound loss. It's easy to judge from afar, but we're all flawed humans facing hardships. I stepped back, avoided criticizing the characters, and explored their motivations. Why they might choose to persevere, what hope they cling to. This deepened my understanding and helped me portray Jax authentically. As we transition from Season 2 to 3, the lawsuit isn't the only fallout. There are lingering emotional scars Jax must confront as a woman and a mother to her teenage daughter, striving to set a positive example. We witness the Stewart family grappling with these challenges, prioritizing their bond and refusing to let one crisis dismantle them. I believe Jax and Lewis deserve praise for their resilience. But here's where it gets controversial. Is staying together always the right choice, even after such heartbreak? Some might argue it's admirable, while others could see it as denial. What do you think? Does forgiveness trump everything? and they've evolved tremendously as a pair on screen. Absolutely. Have you and McKinley Freeman grown as performers through this collaboration? Definitely. McKinley and I are in sync. We trust each other implicitly, embracing spontaneity in scenes, which adds authenticity. You can sense that chemistry when watching. It's those unguarded moments that make it real. When I review episodes, I remember thinking, we just let go, knowing the other would catch us. It elevates the performance. You can feel that connection. You mentioned family as a cornerstone of the show, and we see Jax's household expanding on screen. How did you build rapport and chemistry with Lewis and your on-screen kids? Our young actors are phenomenal. Adarinsula Olabode and TJ Mixon are not only skilled, but fully engaged in every scene. They're present and playful, making the Stewart family dynamics feel genuine. We've explored their journeys, like the first season storyline where my son distanced himself, resonating with audiences who empathized with Jax's frustration and his teenage rebellion. Similarly, Adarinsula's portrayal of adolescent changes is spot on, highlighting real family transitions. This isn't scripted drama, it's a mirror to everyday life, helping viewers connect deeply. Jax is such a compelling, tough heroine. I can't get enough of her. Did any other characters from TV, film, or real life influence how you shaped her? Beyond the real-life attorney, Sean Holly, on whom the show is loosely modeled, a powerhouse lawyer in LA, I drew from my own aspirations. I once dreamed of becoming a lawyer, loving the courtroom drama and sharp suits, until I realized I preferred the acting side of it. I've always been drawn to legal shows, like Damages with Glenn Close, who was phenomenal. I pull inspiration from various characters, for better or worse. For sure, it's all for the better. I recently watched an interview where you mentioned almost passing on the Reasonable Doubt script. What changed your mind after reading it? I read the pilot episode, and it blew me away. It matched what aired perfectly. I had another project lined up, but this felt fresh, exciting, and a bit intimidating. That sealed it for me. Shifting to season 3, Joseph Sikora joins the cast as Bill Sterling, an ambitious colleague aiming for partnership. Are his motives genuine? And what hurdles might he create for Jax? Any spoilers on his arc? The tension between Jax and Bill will be fascinating. As a fellow lawyer at the firm, with a few years under his belt, he openly admires and respects her while eyeing her position. Jax has clawed her way up, proving herself repeatedly in a male-dominated field, a common struggle for women in professional settings. When Bill acts entitled to her spot, it sparks conflict. Is he an ally or a threat? They clash before possibly aligning, but only time will reveal if he's trustworthy. And this is the part most people miss. This storyline subtly critiques workplace gender dynamics, inviting debate on merit versus entitlement. With 3 seasons portraying this strong role, have you formed a personal attachment to Jax? Yes, I adore her. I'm her guardian. Her choices, especially this season, make me hope she finds peace. Before shooting, I was eager for scripts that let her breathe after past traumas. I'm deeply invested now. Another highlight is the lively office banter between Jax, Crystal played by Angela Grovey, and Daniel, Tim Joe, adding humor to the intense drama. How do you craft that comedic balance amid serious themes? It stems from showrunner Raamla Mohamed's vision for the workplace vibe, and she cast perfectly with Angela and Tim, both exceptional. Angela's even starring on Broadway right now. The writing sets the stage, and our chemistry brings it to life. Blending levity with depth effortlessly. How do you gear up for tackling weighty subjects like race, domestic abuse, and mental health? Balancing fiction with real-world sensitivity is key. It's demanding, especially when you're fully committed. The whole team is. As the lead, you strive for truth and authenticity. Society's current issues make it easy to draw from real life, but carrying that emotional weight is tough. Yet, that's what makes it rewarding. Portraying a character dealing with genuine challenges, not just fluff. For beginners, think of it as channeling empathy to educate and connect, turning heavy topics into relatable stories that foster understanding. You brought up Raamla Mohamed, the creator. What's it been like working with her and Kerry Washington? I'm encircled by visionary women who pursue their ambitions decisively. Raamla, in particular, has a sharp vision for the characters and world, fighting to preserve it. Impressive for her debut as showrunner. She's taught me to value my voice, even when doubted. I hope viewers see this as a message of empowerment for women everywhere. The first 2 episodes of Season 3 are live, but any buzz about a Season 4? Would you welcome it? It's up in the air. We're focused on Season 3 right now. I can't wait for fans' reactions. They're passionate, which is fun. Fingers crossed. I cherish playing Jax, so it'd be amazing. But let's see how Season 3 lands first. If you had to sum up Season 3 in one word, what would it be? And why? Unexpected. Because like the prior seasons, it defies predictions. Expect the rug to be pulled. As a streaming-focused site, we have to ask, what shows would Jax binge? And what's on your watch list? Jax might enjoy The Real Housewives of Atlanta for some escapism, or a cooking show in the background. She's been teased for her kitchen skills. Maybe a medical drama to dive into another world and get lost in the intrigue. For me, I'm hooked on HGTV's home renovation series like Windy City Rehab and Property Brothers. On the scripted side, The Bear and Abbott Elementary are current favorites. Any dream crossovers for Reasonable Doubt? Who would you love to team up with? An Abbott Elementary crossover sounds intriguing. Imagine the chaos and laughs. The initial episodes of Reasonable Doubt Season 3 are available on Hulu, with new ones dropping Thursdays. New to Hulu? Kick off with a 30-day free trial on the ad-supported plan for $9.99 per month afterward. Go ad-free for $18.99 per month. To access more content and cut costs, check out Disney Plus bundles starting at $10.99 per month for ad-supported Disney Plus and Hulu. Up to $29.99 per month for ad-free Disney Plus, Hulu, and Max. What do you think? Will Jax and Lewis overcome the lawsuit, or is it the end of their story? And is Bill Sterling a friend or foe? Share your opinions and debates in the comments below.